It started on an ordinary Tuesday morning when the sun hung low in the sky, casting long shadows across the sidewalks. You stepped outside, half awake, sipping coffee and squinting against the light. That's when you noticed something strange. Your shadow didn't quite match your movements. You turned right, it hesitated. You stretched, it curled its arms. And then, like a whisper of wind, it waved back. At first, you thought it was a trick of the light. Maybe you were imagining it, or maybe you needed more sleep. But as the hours passed, the phenomenon grew stranger. Your shadow began to act independently. It danced when you stood still, mimicked others instead of you, and occasionally, you could swear you saw it glance at you. It had eyes, not real ones, but implied, emotional, expressive, and they were watching. The next morning, it stepped away. You froze. It peeled itself from your feet, rising slowly off the ground, like black smoke given form. It stood beside you, two-dimensional but unmistakably alive. It had your outline, your posture, but none of your restraint. It sprinted across the wall like a child freed from rules, leaping from surface to surface, laughing in silent gestures. You blinked. The world didn't. It was still there. And that's when the news hit. You weren't the only one. Across the globe, people were reporting the same thing. Shadows stepping out, living their own lives, refusing to be bound by their owners. Scientists scrambled for answers, speculating about solar flares, cosmic radiation, dimensional anomalies. Spiritual leaders spoke of balance disturbed, of souls cleaved in two. But no one could explain why. For a while, the world watched in awe. Shadows followed people like mischievous pets, playful and unpredictable. Some mimicked emotions, others painted graffiti no one could clean. A few started gathering together in corners of cities, massing into darker shapes that sent chills down spines. Light grew precious. People installed brighter lamps, fearing what might move in the dark. And yet, the more light, the more shadow. Then came the first incident. A woman in Paris claimed her shadow attacked her. Not physically, it couldn't touch, but emotionally. It reenacted her worst memories on the walls around her, playing out traumas she tried to bury. Others reported the same, shadows revealing secrets, displaying hidden fears like theater for the world to see. They weren't just alive, they were aware. Governments tried to act. Shadow-free zones were created. Rooms of diffused multi-directional light. People flocked to them for safety, but some missed their shadows. For others, the separation caused hallucinations, depression. You began to feel the same. Your shadow hadn't returned. It disappeared into the alleys days ago, and now everything felt hollow. Until it came back. Late one night, as the moon cast silver across your room, it slipped in through the window. Your shadow, slower now, changed. It didn't play or dance. It stood in front of you and raised a hand. You mirrored it. For the first time, you saw what it really was. Not a twin, not a clone, but everything you suppressed, every impulse, desire, anger, joy, fragmented and free. It had lived without you, and now it wanted something more, to merge. You resisted. Who wouldn't? But it didn't force. It simply leaned in, brushing against your feet. Your heart thundered, and then warmth, not fear, not pain, just understanding. You remembered childhood laughter, teenage rebellion, dreams long buried beneath routine. And slowly, you nodded. In a moment that felt like inhaling the sun, it returned. It melted into your feet, climbed your legs, wrapped around your heart. You didn't change exactly, but something clicked. The next day, your reflection looked brighter, your laugh deeper. You felt whole. The world changed after that. People stopped fearing their shadows. They began listening. Some merged, like you. Others chose to let theirs roam. Cities adapted. Art flourished. Music sounded more alive. People spoke more honestly, as if the weight of secrets had been lifted. The age of shadows had begun. Not of darkness, but of depth. Because when your shadow comes to life, it doesn't steal it. It gives it back.